long journey in that sense. It's long enough to have a lot of different experiences because we did so many different things within the E16.
I think aside from all the work that's put in, the hype and whatnot, the coolest part is being able to be involved in a process of what God is doing, not only for the church but as a nation as a whole. That is crazy.
The whole idea of joining something like this is to stretch. And as a teacher, I love seeing people stretch, but I also want myself to stretch. So when the opportunity arises, it's really up to me to seize it, and I seized it.
Well, definitely singing in front of 10,000 people. I've never done that before. Just thinking when I first accepted Christ and how God used people to discover my talent and all these things, and how God grew me in singing, in worship. You know, I could be in anywhere of the world, you know, even in Kuching. I truly believe that it is God who brought me here, and to come to this point of my life saying, hey, I'm worship leading 10,000 congregation, it's wow, it's just mind-blowing.
I've learned so much just going through this process, putting the music together. We've been coming together for rehearsals since the beginning of the year, and the whole team has been journeying together. It has been incredible spirit, incredible chemistry, and God has been so good. And most importantly, just valuing the presence of God together and worshiping together with the church has just been such a valuable experience.
Nothing is impossible. In you we are unstoppable.
I think what made it really fun was the fact that I worked with people who are amazing. Just looking at how they contribute ideas for the guitar parts, the drum parts, the vocals. It's amazing just seeing everybody putting their talents in and the ideas, and we're just birthing a song and watching the process of it growing from a seedling to a complete tree, full grown, is amazing.
You saved me, the old is gone. Use me.
I mean, we're all amateur songwriters, but the cool part is just how God just inspired us in 4 months to come up with the songs. Crazy, intense, but I think it's just the grace of God that we managed to put those songs together. To be very honest though, the first time we were about to present it to the church, I was quite nervous, wondering what the response would be, but I just kind of had this sense that it's something that people catch on to. And then it's not only us, eventually we brought it to ministry, the ministry called it, and then when it went to the church, it was just so easy to know that God used us like that, and to know that people caught on to what God was doing in this season and time. Yeah, that really made me want to cry on stage.
Holy Spirit, come take your place. I want to move with you.
A festival is the one that is quite mind-blowing in that sense because you've never done a stadium-wide event before. Ronnie being Ronnie, right, I was like, can we actually feel the space? You know, with all the chairs with people. But you know what? All of you know the answer now, right? And that's what God has really done. And making this whole event a success. Success is not based on how many people actually comes, it's how many salvation we have, how many lives were impacted. You know, and that itself is remarkable. And it's worth it for all the hours that we put into it. If I give you an illustration of me paddling a boat, I believe that I want to paddle forward while looking backward. I don't know what's ahead of me. You know, I'm going to trust God in what's ahead of us. But I want to see the effect of me paddling and God's grace and mercy as I paddle forward and looking backward.
E16 in one word. I would say revival.
My prayer and my heart is to see God bring about revival in the hearts of the people, and there will truly be a great awakening.
If anything, E16 is going to be a place where the moment it happens, something is going to change, not in Malaysia, but I feel the whole world.
It's really been something that I love doing and something that I want to do as a priority over everything else in my life.
I believe that everyone in the church longs to see that revival in Malaysia, and I truly believe that E16 is the moment where Haiti Baker of Malaysia will rise up, Bill Johnson of Malaysia will rise up, Todd White of Malaysia will rise up, even Philip Mentofa of Malaysia will rise up.
If you ask me, where do SIB go from here onward, it's this word called revival. Revival in our heart. Revival to know that, hey, saving soul is not a lost cause.